Good afternoon, my beautiful people. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Call Me Moses. So if you are new to my YouTube channel, please make sure to subscribe. And for the returning subscriber, I want to take this thumbs up and big up for the support that you've given me. So today, guys, I received a message from my sister-in-law, Sylvia. Yeah, she requested me to go visit her, and currently I'm here at her place, and I'll be sharing some chit chat. We're going to have a little bit of some chit chat based on just the two of us. And guys, so stay tuned and don't miss this out. Yes. Now we are here. I'm here with Sylvia.
Hi guys.
My sister-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So guys, I was here. She just like I told you, she told me, she texted me yesterday at night, not today in the morning.
Yeah.
Yesterday at night.
Yesterday at night.
Yeah, and she told me to come see her. She has some birthday present for me because I had my birthday by then like a
week ago.
A week ago, yeah.
So
guys, and she wanted to support me in this journey of mine, the one that I started of YouTubing, and I got some nice things. I was very much pleased because she got me a microphone. There it is. So I'll be using this microphone.
It's like a clip-on microphone.
Yeah, it's a clip-on. Yeah.
Use on his phone.
Yeah, okay. Then the second thing she got me was
the ring light.
Oh, the ring light, yeah.
And it has a small tripod also.
It has
because
like
if you saw his last video, he was recording, but it was a bit dark. So I thought this will be the perfect gift.
And I say thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate so much. And the other thing, she got me a tripod, the one that currently holding my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So guys, I'm really much happy about this journey, and today I came here. We wanted just to have a little bit of some chit chat about how the journey has been.
Yes. Moses, we've been telling Moses for quite some time to start a YouTube channel, but he needed to find the right time for him. Yeah, because we knew with your personality, you're outgoing, you're funny. We knew people will like you. So if you haven't yet and you're watching this, make sure to subscribe to Call Me Moses and leave a comment for him, and let's get him to 1,000 subscribers, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So it has been a very long journey.
Mm-hmm.
When did you start your YouTube channel in the first place?
For our channel,
yeah.
We started probably 3 or 4 years ago now.
Oh, you've been in the field for 4 years.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And as for me, I think I'm just barely 1 month.
A month, yeah. And look how far you've come. 1 month and you're already growing. Yeah.
The 1 month wasn't easy for me before I started it. Before me starting this, doing my vlog, it was kind of, I didn't have, how can I put it? It wasn't, I felt like before I started my video, I was being told by them, oh, start your own YouTube channel. Now you see Naomi has started her own, or Dad has started his own, Sarah, my big sister, has started. So I was feeling like more of a kind of like, I think I'm not yet ready for this. That was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Towards the end of last year, you were doing the picky work, like for the motorbike.
Yeah, motorbike.
So he didn't have that time right then to focus on a YouTube channel.
It wasn't that much easy, by the guys, but due to Sylvia advice, Naomi, my sister, my smaller sister, I decided to try to focus on the YouTube channel. Since the time I started, I find it very enjoyable. I find it very nice. And guys out there, please, for those who also wish to venture into this, the YouTubing, making content, guys, it's not something, as I can say, it's not something easy, by the way.
Yeah, it's not easy.
If you're starting.
But life in Kenya is really hard, actually. Even if you look at our journey where we came from, I used to like hawk food in the streets, trying to make money, and and you find people can be very educated. Like this man here, he's a very educated man, but now lack of jobs in Kenya. Like it's so hard to find a job. So you find a lot of youths in Kenya nowadays, they're switching to the digital world, they're switching to how to make money online. And so the way we've found that works is just to share our life, what we do day to day, how we live life in Kenya is a way that we can at least sustain ourselves. Yeah. So I think that's our hope and our prayer for Moses. Yeah. He can use this channel to create a stream of income. He can even end up traveling, reinvesting that money in his channel to make more videos, taking you guys around. You'll really enjoy with him. Yeah.
So my fellow subscribers, I'm still planning to do a lot of I'll be doing a trip very soon. As you saw on my last video, I went to inquire about the train to Nairobi. That was among the I know you're not aware of that.
The first videos.
Yeah, now the previous video that I did, there's one that I went to the railway station.
I saw that one.
Yeah. So the one thing that I wanted to tell you was that I know you've never
been on the train.
You've never been to the old one.
Oh yeah, I was there. The old one, I've been there, but since they've redone it and the train is back up and working, I've not been back there.
Have you ever used a train before?
Yeah, I have.
SGR?
Not in Kenya.
Okay.
In the US.
More of the SGR or the old ones?
No, they were new trains.
Those are the modernized.
Yeah. We went from the US to Mexico.
How long did you take?
Hey, I was young. I was maybe 8 or 9. I don't really remember.
So the one that I want to do currently is one from Kisumu to Nairobi. It takes 12 good hours.
Wow.
Yeah, you can imagine.
But it will be an experience.
It's going to be a very nice experience. That is the number one thing that it's currently on my bucket list. Okay. But just due to the floods, the railway has been distorted, kind of. Yeah, so I have to wait for another maybe 2 months.
But I know you'll find good content while you wait for them.
That was just among the one that it's on my biggest bucket on my bucket list. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good goal to have. Yeah. I like that idea.
Yeah. Maybe if you are up there and you wish to join me in that journey and you're here in Kenya, please just come.
Yeah. You go together with Moses.
Yeah, you can come.
That can be fun.
2 is better than 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So guys, that's how it is. And maybe Sylvia was telling me about his journey. And it was something I think we've never sat down and talked about it.
Yeah, we've not.
Yeah, but then let me tell you guys one thing. You people just passed through a lot.
We did.
Yeah, they did pass through a lot in their YouTube channel, and she's among our biggest mentors to the Bichanga's family. I know you people who love the Bichanga's family. It's just because she brought a lot of joy to our family. That's number one fact. Sylvia is among us very instrumental. First of all, to me, you see. Cora is the second person, very much instrumental to me, and everybody in my entire family. They give me support by there. I love the support from since I started my YouTube channel. The support that I get from mom and dad, and they're like, "Oh, my son," and I'm like, "Oh,
they're happy."
They're very happy, and it's always nice to be when you see your parents very happy about what you do. You also become happy.
You get motivated.
To do more. And the other part of, I don't want to miss out my brothers and my sisters out who have been also supportive. My friends, some when I went to Facebook, some have been like, "Oh," they were very much surprised. How now? Did you come with that idea? Now, like, it's a journey, man.
In Kenya, we have to be creative.
You have just to be creative.
And sometimes you end up doing something that not everyone else is doing, and it can work for you.
Yeah. So I know you people. I know with time you will be when I'll grow. Currently, I'm really struggling to road to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping, guys, not that if it can be possible, take me to 1 million subscribers. I'll be very much happy.
I think if you keep on posting the way you are, that is when your channel usually grows, you know. and you're almost reaching 300 within a month.
Yeah.
So if you can keep up that pace, within 2 to 3 months you'll reach your target of 1,000. Yeah, then we look for monetization. Yeah, and we go from there. It's just a journey. Like I was telling you before we turned on the camera, I was telling him how our channel was not yet monetized. Although we had subscribers, we were still working on the 4,000 watch time hours, and I was just out hawking food, making less than $5 a day. So the channel really brought us from far, and you can do the same thing with your channel. You just start from the humble beginnings that you have and let it help you grow as you go. People will subscribe, they'll watch, you'll bring them content, and everyone has a journey. Even Naomi, if you look at her story of the way she was going to the market with her mom, making some small money there. Then she started a YouTube channel, and now she's able to mostly support herself and raise her baby girl. And yeah, it's just, I can say these YouTube channels for young people in Kenya are a bigger blessing than most people will ever know, because for us who are educated or we have the schooling but no job, life can look hopeless when you have all the papers showing you're educated but the jobs are not available. You can become so discouraged. So for young people to be able to have a way to make money and sustain themselves, it's really a motivation. Yeah.
Okay, it's truly a motivation, because we feel bad. Let me speak about the part where you tend to rely on papers. Sometimes at some given point, papers do help at some given point. Currently with this dynamic the economy, currently we have the introduction of AI, artificial intelligence. So things are getting to the highest level of technology. So long time ago when we used to grow up, you could be asked, who do you want to be when you're school? I wanted to become a doctor. I wanted to become a pilot. Yeah. I don't know how that dreams got shattered off.
Kenya can shatter your dreams. Even for Corey, he's not having as many maybe diplomas as you. He didn't do as much schooling as you did. Yeah. But even for him, he had a job in Kisumu, but you could find that they are not paid consistently. So you could be working, but you're a month behind in pay.
Yeah.
So you're only given half your paycheck. The next month, they delay for 2 weeks, you're given another half. By then, you're now a month behind in being paid. So even people with jobs outside here, they struggle to be treated fairly by their bosses. So you find when you can have a YouTube channel, be your own boss, make your own money.
You work at your own time.
You won't regret.
Now that currently you're in the house.
And I'm editing a video here.
She's editing a video right now.
It doesn't include a boss. It doesn't include employees, or I'm working with anyone else. That's just the beauty of YouTube, is you're your own boss. You have your own schedule, and you're paid consistently for your work. Not that you've worked the whole month. I remember when Corey used to work in town, he could work the whole month. Then he gets half his paycheck, of which that paycheck went to his rent, just to keep his house. So you find he didn't have money now for transport, for food. Like, it's just hectic outside here, even if you manage now to get a job. So,
but it's true. Let me now speak out of from experience. I used to work with CocaCola, and I used to get
the CocaCola company.
Yeah, I worked over there. I used to get very well. I used to get paid very well, and the good thing is that they are paid. During the time of pay, you are just paid right on time, and I used to enjoy. So, and you could find at some point I was given some quite amount of money, but at some given point I used to get broke just in the middle of the month, and I was trying to wonder, how am I broke? Once you pay the rent, once you pay your bills, you end up and you're like, where is my money going to?
It can be hard when you're not sure how to manage your money, because you find a lot of Kenyans, they grow up with very little. They live day to day. Day to day. So when they get a job where they get paid a lump sum of money, they go and chop that money. And they don't think like, maybe first I should pay my rent, I should pay my water, Then I see now what am I left with, and then I put some in savings. Now what am I left with?
Do you know how we normally say it? We normally speak of that. We normally say that kesho itajipanga, tomorrow will cater for itself.
Okay.
Tomorrow, kesho itajipanga, that's a Swahili.
Like tomorrow will sort itself.
Yeah, tomorrow will sort itself. So you find that to get the money, people get out there, have more fun, forgetting they have
the bills following them.
At some given point, you could go out and when you look at your account balance, you find that you have like 20,000 Kenya shillings, and one will say that, and my rent, maybe say you haven't paid the rent, you have like your rent, maybe you'd say it's averagely 15,000 Kenya shillings, and you're like, let me just spend 2,000, 3,000, I'll use it for the week. Just in the middle of the, let's say, not just that very day, maybe you're out somewhere, you just, something touches you and tells you that just consume like 7,000. You'll get that 7,000 in the course of the week, and you're supposed to pay your rent. You have your rent money there, and something just pushes you and tells you that, why don't you get this? So that's how. It's
actually something that we dealt with when we first got married, because you find, for me growing up, schooling was not that important because we had a job waiting with my dad's business, which is the way it is with most Amish and Mennonite people. And it's why we don't seek further education, because jobs are waiting, because we have family-owned businesses. So from a young age, 14, 15, when I started earning money, my dad could take my paycheck and place it in my bank account, giving me maybe a portion of it.
Okay.
So by the time I was older, I already had a savings now. So he really mentored us on how you should spend your money. So I came into the marriage like that mentality, and my husband's mentality was what he was just saying. And our money could fly out the door, and I'll be like, what happened? Until what I'm actually really thankful for is I have a very humble husband.
Yeah.
Because some men, they can never let their wives manage their money.
That's true.
Ever.
Especially here in Kenya.
Especially in Kenya. But for him, he could even when he was Ubering, he could tell people to send that money to me. He would always send it to my number, because he knew I was going to put money aside for rent. I was going to square all the bills and tell him how much we have left. So he's really come from far, actually. Right now, when he gets his YouTube payment, you find before he does anything else, he pays the rent, he pays the water, he pays all our bills. Then he takes now the remaining money, pays for gym, and then puts some in savings for the baby. Then he might be left with even 5K. So he's like, now this one can take me for the rest of the month. And he's like, hey, nowadays I don't worry about rent. Like before, he used to be behind in rent. They're calling him, we need rent money. He's like, nowadays I don't even worry about it, because he's learned how to organize his money.
Having a good wife, that's the good thing of it. Brothers outside there, go for good wives. Now you see, it's from her. She learned that how she could manage her money.
But he also taught me things, it's not like a one-way thing. He has also taught me things, how to live when we didn't have money even for that picky transport to go to church. He taught me how to live day by day and not to stress about money all the time.
And so, here in Kenya, they say, ishi bila stress, mama. Live without stress. It's one of the. But then when we speak of Africa, life in Africa here is very slow.
It's more slow paced.
It's very slow.
Definitely. When you go home, most people have jobs. They have a schedule. They're running. They live for just the weekend to run more and do more things. But here you find people are relaxed.
Very, very, very.
They might not have a lot. They might not have a job,
but they're contented
with what they have.
And that's why I use the phrase, you just live with what you currently you survive with what you have. Tomorrow will cater for itself. So guys, if you have something maybe you'll want us to clarify on, maybe you can go to my comment section and
drop your thoughts,
drop your thinking and your thoughts. You think and think. So today I was speaking to Sylvia and I was telling her about the YouTube channel, the struggle that I had to face when starting this YouTube channel. First of all, it's the English.
English has been hard.
Hey, it was very hard. If you watch my first videos, maybe if you go to my introduction, you'll just find out it was a very big struggle. How hard it was.
But I told him he hid it well, because for me, I can't know that English was hard for you.
Do you know how many texts we took? Cut. And I was with my sister. In fact, my sister Naomi was the one texting me, and she was like, "Cut, no."
And that's the way it was with Naomi when I was helping her start her channel. We could take a video, then she was like, no, cut. Take one. I started there's a second video that I did alone. I took how many takes just for the introduction, the smaller, just a 1 minute statement line time. It took me like 15 takes. I could have started like, welcome to my channel, then cut. Even Corey and I, we used to take time to record, but now you find you just put the camera up, first and take, and it's over.
And it just flows.
Yeah.
So I was telling Sylvia today that I had to look for my English memory.
Memory card. You reinstalled it.
I don't know. I'm used to the Swahili language. Each and every where you go, and the vernacular was so much into my mouth, and so I was telling her I looked for that my memory card, the English memory card, and eventually I think currently I got just the 1 GB version.
You're doing well.
I think the 256 GB, I think it's somewhere hidden. By the time I'll be getting that, I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll be using the big English, the
big
bigger
words, the Luo English.
The Luo English in the language. So guys, don't forget, you can go there, drop everything you want us to share with you. And thank you guys for everything. And thanks for Sylvia.
Yeah, for
being there for me as an individual. And outside there, my subscribers, I want to say thank you. Is there anything you want to add?
Just like that. Thank you guys for watching his YouTube videos. It really helps him. And guys, give him more ideas of things you want to see in Kenya. He's always available to make videos for you guys. And thank you so much for supporting my brother-in-law. Yeah.
Thank you. Asanteni sana na karibuni tena.
Thank you very much, and you're very welcome.
Yeah. You started live. So guys, see you on my next episode.
Bye guys.
Peace out.